The cost of creating a photorealistic fake has effectively plummeted to zero. And because of that, our biological instinct to trust our own eyes and ears is fundamentally broken. Imagine a voicemail lands on your phone right now. Your boss is urgently asking you to wire money. Or maybe a video pops up on your feed where a prominent politician confesses to something terrible. Your brain automatically does what human brains have done for 100,000 years, right? It believes what it sees and hears. Well, welcome to this Trend Guards Explainer. Today, we are breaking down the verified facts behind the generative AI content flood, what actually happens when our eyes deceive us, and the exact real-world technologies the industry is actively building to stop it. As always, we prioritize accuracy here at Trend Guards, so we are relying only on documented cases and verified industry standards today. For the very first time in human history, this quote is a literal fact. Seeing is no longer believing. The video can be generated. The voice can be perfectly cloned. The photo can be completely fabricated. And if we look at the latest capabilities coming out of labs like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Midjourney, it can all be done in seconds by almost anyone for mere pennies. It's a massive paradigm shift.
Think about how things used to be. For decades, the natural moat that kept our shared reality somewhat trustworthy was simply cost and difficulty. Making a convincing fake in the old era required expensive VFX studios, highly specialized skills, and massive time investments. Fakes were rare just because they were incredibly hard to make. Well, in the new era, generative AI has completely vaporized that moat. Today, all you need is a smartphone and an internet connection. In fact, according to recent industry analyses from cybersecurity organizations like the Deepfake Analysis Unit, the cost of generating a photorealistic image has dropped by over 99% in just the last few years. And you know what happens when you combine near zero cost with instant distribution? You get a flood. Because of this, you are going to see the term AI slop everywhere. This refers to the low-effort, mass-produced synthetic content just pumping out of automated content farms. We're talking about those weird generated images and lazy recycled videos with zero human input. And look, while a lot of this automated output is technically just harmless garbage, it actually matters for a much deeper psychological reason. It slowly and subtly conditions our brains to accept a synthetic reality. Recent studies from researchers at institutions like Stanford University keep showing a really terrifying fact. Human detection of fake media is currently performing only slightly better than a coin flip. Our biological instincts just haven't caught up to the tech yet. We can break the documented threats down into three distinct tiers. Tier 1 is straight-up scams and fraud. Bad actors are actively leveraging these tools for immediate financial gain. Take the verified case of a multinational firm in Hong Kong. They literally lost $25 million after an employee was tricked by a deepfake video call featuring a cloned version of their chief financial officer. It's wild. Tier 2 involves non-consensual deepfakes of real individuals. This is where synthetic media is used to fabricate compromising content of real people or literally put words in the mouths of public figures. The reputational damage here is immense, and it's actually a primary reason lawmakers are currently pushing for swift new regulations. But Tier 3 is absolutely the most profound threat. This brings us to a concept called the liar's dividend. Cybersecurity researchers at firms like Mandiant, along with academics at the Stanford Internet Observatory, warn that the most dangerous aspect of this AI flood isn't even that we might believe false things, it's that we begin to doubt real evidence. Think about it. If anything could be fake, then bad actors can successfully dismiss real, inconvenient evidence, like a genuine recording of wrongdoing, as, quote, probably just AI. It effectively subtracts trust from the truth itself. When that's a deepfake becomes the universal get-out-of-jail-free card, our shared reality genuinely begins to crack. The tech and media industries are definitely not sitting still on this. They are actively developing tools to fight back. We can track this defensive arms race across 4 distinct layers, starting from embedding signals right into the content itself, all the way up to sweeping international legal frameworks. Now, it is absolutely critical to note that there is no single magic bullet app that perfectly detects fakes. Instead, it's a layered system. Layer 1 is watermarking. This embeds a digital mark right at creation by the big AI labs, but its verified limitation, it can often be stripped out by simply cropping or recompressing the file. Layer 2 is C2PA provenance, and this one is backed by major heavyweights like Adobe, Microsoft, and Sony. Think of it as a cryptographic nutrition label attached the moment a camera captures an image. It's great for proving origin, but since it is opt-in, bad actors just aren't going to sign their malicious fakes. Layer 3 is platform labels on social media, which unfortunately rely heavily on honest creators and imperfect detection algorithms. And finally, regulation, like the EU AI Act. This sets a strong deterrent floor by making the worst-case uses legally risky, even though it's undeniably slow to implement. The whole industry is trying to push toward provenance by default.
Seriously, think about this for a second. For the last 20 years, the internet rewarded one thing: volume. Whoever published the most content, the fastest and the cheapest, won the game. But generative AI has driven the cost of that volume to absolute zero. When you have infinite content at zero cost, the entire economic value flips on its head. The new moat for creators, platforms, and brands is proven credibility. The scarcest, most valuable asset on the internet today is verified authenticity. The organizations and individuals who can mathematically prove that their content is real and human-made, they are the ones who will capture the premium in this new era. Because detectors are always going to lag behind generators, human media literacy is your final, vital line of defense. This is your practical pause and probe toolkit. First, pause on anything pushing high emotion or extreme urgency. Synthetic content is literally designed to make you share before you think. Next, probe the source. If a massive claim is real, multiple reputable outlets will be reporting it. Look for tells, like warped background text, unnaturally flat audio tones, or mismatched shadows. But keep in mind, the fakes are getting really good at hiding these. Most importantly, and please, if you take one thing away from this explainer, make it this: if an urgent video or voice note is asking for money, verifying it through a known secondary channel must become an automatic reflex. Hang up and call the person back on a known number. Establish a safe word with your family today. And finally, actively favor content that is cryptographically signed or backed by an accountable human reputation. To survive this landscape, we have to upgrade our baseline mindset. We must make the shift from believe until proven fake to verify if it matters. We are rapidly heading toward a split internet. On one side, you'll have a clean layer of cryptographically verified, trustworthy truth. On the other side, a massive swamp of unsigned synthetic junk. Learning how to navigate between these two layers and instantly raising your guard when money, votes, or reputations are on the line is quite literally the most valuable everyday skill you can develop this decade. The flood is already here, but the defense is actively being built, and a healthy dose of verification will protect you. We are going to continue tracking this authenticity arms race right here on TrendGuards as new verified standards are officially rolled out. But until then, I really want to hear from you. Have you ever been fooled by AI content? And honestly, what is the one thing online that you now outright refuse to trust? Share your experiences down in the comments. Always verify what matters and stay sharp out there.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel grow. See you in the next video.